Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is East 8. We are once again beneath the stupa, going for another piece of the dungeon and allegedly by EO the last part we're gonna do. The final, let's say, story bit of Eternian history. And of course the final puzzles we're gonna get. What I did between the episode is that I refilled all our potions up, so we got 10 100% and 10 60% healing items in our inventory, and a whole bunch of essences still left for us to spend, so we're doing good. And after we've done this, we will have completed all the Eternian side quests according to the completion list, so this looks impressive. This looks like the base of the essence, the stupa. Incredibly beautiful. I like it. And let's hope my favorite skill is the one we need to use the most. First, let's recover some of it. Ooh, chest. Did I miss that? No. Maybe there is like a room beneath there.
Good heavens. It's so hot. I need to be careful. Here goes. Change.
Yeah, and of course with capabilities of burning our enemies, it does seem that certain forms deliver much more SP than others. None of it matters, because we're powerful without our moves, but it's nice to have it. Another 100 pieces. Look at that, we had enough. We don't need it anymore, but I like it. If we ever decide to go balls to the wall and make some very poor decisions, I can recover my healing items. Come here, get out of that. Oh. Yeah, just the idea of having a burn effect on this move, that just makes it better in my head. I don't know why. Because it doesn't add too much above what the skill already is. Another medicine? Yeah, like I said, our healing capacity is more than what we need. It's gonna be like we need to do both sides. Decide which one you want to do. No! Don't let me burn! Because the damage itself is not that great. It's just that my burn gauge just goes up, but once it's activated, then it's gonna do a lot of damage. Defense elixir, alright. Of course we're gonna use it straight away. Because there's no one else in this age, so it's all her.
Here goes. Take that.
Yeah, I see you, but you have to wait. One enemy first. There it goes. So fast, so fast. I love it. Right. And so far, I haven't seen anything too strange when it comes to puzzles or anything. It's just that there's a lot of different enemies that you technically need to switch between. Which could be the proper basis for a final dungeon. Just use all the skills you've acquired. And take down all the evil you can find. Woo. Rolling. Why? These enemies are nothing to sneeze at. Alright, can we get there or... Yeah, we can. Oh, of course. Platforms. And of course I do it the hard way, why not? There's nothing that's gonna stop me between me and getting a chest. Power elixir, nice. Give me some extra hit capacity. Yeah, that's the one saving grace of Gaete Sea. It's so strong, it can really knock enemies on their ass. Whenever that happens, it is a godsend. It basically is a predetermined stun, an extra stun along the way. And what happens, when you stun an enemy, it's dead. Because you have the capacity to turn the fight into your favor, and we always do. As always, we do need to get all the enemies. Oh, come on. I dodged that more than once. Yeah, give me a sec. Just gonna get the rest first.
See something. Change. Luminous.
Beautiful, and that's why we're doing it. And it's already 3 levels up since we got into the past here, so like that, never a bad thing. Yeah, it's so fast. It negates the advantage that the base form gives us over that enemy. Thank you. Life elixir. Nice. Thank you. Yeah, I think she's already more than powerful enough to do whatever hell she wants, but I never say no to something extra. Do 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 do.
Here goes. Monica, Luminate, here goes. Come on. Change.
No. Ah. Don't want to go into the lava. It's way too hard. I do wish at the end that when we're done with everything in the past, all the items she's left is going to be sent into the future. But there are some nice things she has in here. Yeah, look at that. The entire row of just all the enemies we've come across. It's like a time capsule of everything the stupa has to offer. Alright, nice. Oh, still so many enemies. On the other hand, also a lot of experience.
Here goes, change. This is heavy.
Let's do the other side as well. Yeah, they really are trying to buff Dana up in the past for one last fight. One last memory. Trust me, you have nothing against Luminous. So what do the guys think we're gonna find at the end of this dungeon? Is it just basically a propaganda piece on the wall like, you can do nothing to prevent your future, so why are you even trying? Or is it a glimmer of hope, like, if a species is strong enough to withstand the destruction, that the tree will be defeated? Or extra information about the fact that the tree is governed by some sort of intelligence, that maybe we can reason with it? There's so many things you can potentially find at the bottom of this. Give me 61! Yes! Full medicine, beautiful. Yeah, I really did not have to make all that extra. I will, however, maybe go back to the beginning when we were at the war point to make one piece of equipment. Because that 5 powers defense extra, it doesn't mean anything. But I think we have more than enough essence to make it. So might as well.
Here goes, change. Take. Luminous, here goes.
Stop walking around so much. Just die. Is it though? Just a bunch of enemies. It's nothing we can't handle.
Chain, here goes. Oh, this is heavy. Here goes.
Like I said, the experience right now is so high, it's like they are pushing Dana to be stronger. Even though you guys know by now that my idea of a good RPG is just defeat every enemy you come across, especially in an action RPG, and you'll be fine when facing any enemy in the game. And there it is, the final door. So we can warp. So let's go back to the entrance for a moment. We went through that dungeon like nobody's business. Alright. Hello. We have 646. Like here, 10 strength, 5 defense, and 2nd wind. I like the poison, I really do. But I might as well make it. It is very expensive though. And for the rest, it has nothing. Let's get... Why not? Why not? Extra remedy? Alright. I guess we're ready. Let's see what kind of boss they're gonna throw at us right now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be another variant of the golems we've come across. And that's okay. That means another version we get to defeat. The stalwart Scarlet Shield, Blasphemer. Nice name though. We're being blasphemous against all our gods in this game.
Here goes.
And like I suspect, just like the level itself, we need to use all our skills, all our forms in order to defeat it. Turn around, give me that shield. So this should be the hardest boss in her past, isn't it? Come on, do we get to defeat it, or is it already gone? Oh wait, it is correct. Oh no, it isn't correct. It is ridges. Okay, so as soon as like the wind goes around it, yeah, we just need to make sure that at the moment that she gets into her stun, the enemy, that we do kick the crap out of it with our fastest and strongest move. And doesn't look like it's weak to any form, so base form it is. No!
Here goes. Here goes.
No. No. All forms are the same. So let's do the fastest one. Best dot damage around. Whew. No, 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 no. Out of fire, out of fire. Alright. I might just go full in the full heal. I wonder if we... Hey, oh, we can! We can destroy the sword. Let's do that. Yeah, I just noticed that the targeting was on the sword and not the creature itself. Damn, it is very fast though. We can technically ignore the sword and just go for the body, but... I'm hoping that after we defeat the sword, we're gonna get like the luminous weapon. Because we did the Gratica on the shield and the base form on the blade. So how are we gonna use... And get it! Amazing. I like that one. It utilizes every form to perfection. Could have been a little bit harder though if they wanted to. Nice fat old chest. And another piece of the story. Alright. 1000 extra HP. I cannot ignore that. 60 defensive points and critical rate. Alright, let us say that the Luminous Gauntlet, how nice it is, it was a filler until we got this. Look at that, 4000 HP. I think it's redundant, because this should be the last part of the pass, isn't it? Maybe we get more if we go to another boss when we go to Seiren Garden, which will make this even better. Let's say it was worth doing this side quest.
Reach the monolith, but will it activate?
During construction of the villa, an ancient ruin was unearthed. While exploring the ruin, researchers found old records in areas they named the Wall of Truth and the Garden. When these records were decoded, a terrible truth was revealed. The Great Tree of Origins, giver of essence, was the harbinger of the world's doom. This revelation undermined all that Eternia has done to achieve its prosperity. Upon notifying the king, he ordered that the ruin would be concealed from the public. Unfortunately, an errant nobleman had also learned the truth and took matters in his own hands. The Great Tree will bring about a terrible calamity that threatens all of Eternia. Gathering his loyal retainers, the nobleman set forth to burn the Great Tree to cinders. Flaming arrows were loosed upon the Great Tree, and the heavens cried out, and the men who loosed those arrows were swiftly turned to dust. The cataclysm had begun. Bolts of roaring lightning carved terrible scars into the lands, tearing the earth asunder. The Eternians believed themselves above reproach, that they faced no threat due to their essence. Within their new capital, the cataclysm worked the citizenry into a panic. Yet amidst the horror, there was a group of people who roamed the earth unabated. Urianus ventured across blasted lands, saving many until he finally arrived at the roots of the Great Tree. Calm your heart, for the time of tribulation is when the heart is tested the most. With these words, Urianus led all who heard him in prayer. And as they prayed, the inexorable march of time continued. Only when they heard the sound of birds' song did the people notice the wind's gentle touch and the soothing kiss of the sun's light. The cataclysm had ended, leaving behind a vast, deep-set scars in the southern lands.
If the Valley of Kings is where they tried to build the villa, then the Wall of Truth must be the mural in the depths of the tomb.
Yes.
In the garden. Must be Seiren Garden.
Exactly.
I'm surprised to find information about Seiren Garden in this sanctuary. In olden times, people knew that the Great Tree was the cause of disasters, and those who tried to fight back against the Great Tree were...
Snuffed out.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I can't know for certain unless I see it for myself. I must go to Seiren Garden right away.
Exactly, but the thing is, the entire sanctuary, it's optional. You don't have to do this. This is all this extra information to deepen the lore of the game, and I love it. And the fact that we get an equipment piece at the end of it, signaling like, this is your reward for going through all this, does makes it even better. You know what I mean? Just hope that Io was gonna be there, but yeah.
A treasure chest.
Blue Windstaff obtained. Let's see what it is. Ah, I was hoping on an adventure item on the end of it. Let's see. This old staff emanates a soothing essence. It seems ready to fly away at a moment's notice. Alright. 2/3, strength defense, 20. Yeah, it doesn't compare, does it? Yes, it's half instead of 2/3. But the extra stats is not worth it. We haven't run into any problem not being able to use our moveset, so I'm gonna keep it. A large engraving is contained in the floor. It looks like the engravings on the door. What does it mean? I don't see a door leading further on, and I believe this is the final floor. This is a dead end. I have no choice but to turn back now. Really? I feel like we need to come back here eventually. Is it when we've done all the story parts we need to come back here and maybe have a final conversation with Io once we've learned the truth about Seiren Garden? Maybe? But yeah. That is a sanctuary? We've done it all. Pretty sweet. Alright. It's a little bit earlier than we normally have with this episode, but I think going to the Valley of the Kings might be a pretty big story chunk of it, so I think I'm gonna leave it right here. And next time we're gonna go into the Valley of the Kings, go into the chamber, see Seiren Garden and the mural from this perspective, and see what we can learn about that, and then continue on to actual time and see how we can help our castaway village against the surge of primordial monsters, and of course the fact that Adol is now a warden of evolution, or whatever it's called. So yeah, I hope to see you all again next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. Till next time, bye bye.